Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of SWTOR PvP. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a tutorial on a level 65 Sorcerer lightning spec. Okay, utilities. So, as I like to start with all my excuse me, other tutorials, please take a look at the discipline path. Okay, and see what each skill does and if one buffs the other and in what order you're supposed to do these skills at. So if you take a look, chain lightning, cool, doesn't look like anything buffs it so far. Lightning storm, immediately finishes the cooldown of chain lightning and it makes your next chain lightning activate instantly and consume 50% less force. Okay. So these skills, Lightning Strike, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Force Storm, will give you a proc on your Chain Lightning. Cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. Increases the critical strike chance, or I should say critical chance of Force Storm by 15% and its damage bonus by 30%. Cool. Next. Anytime your direct force attacks critically hit, you reduce the force consumed by your next 2 non-channeled force attacks by 75%. So that's pretty cool. Cool way to conserve force. Subversion reduces the pushback. Additionally, you have 25% chance taking direct damage to gain subversion, which causes your next lightning strike or lightning bolt to activate instantly. Okay. Thundering Blast, it's your big hitter. You want to make sure, as it says, you want your target to be affected by affliction. Okay? It's an automatic critical hit if your target's affected by your affliction when you cast Thundering Blast on them. Forked Darkness. So here we go. What is Crushing Darkness important to this lightning spec? There you go. Yes, it is. You make your Crushing Darkness makes your target vulnerable for 45 seconds. Okay. So it debuffs your target. In addition, when you activate Thundering Blast, there's a 25% chance the ability will produce a second blast. So Lightning Swarm increases your range. Plus Chain Lightning immobilizes all affected targets and slows by 50%. For speed, we'll give you a free Lightning Strike or Lightning Bolt. 2 of them actually. Forked Lightning. And looks like Chain Lightning is also a debuff here. Okay, so we got, what was it, 2 different ways of debuffing? Crushing Darkness and Chain Lightning. Lightning Flash. Now this actually buffs Crushing Darkness a little bit. So you want to cast your try to cast your Lightning Flash before your Crushing Darkness. Only gives you 0.5 seconds off the cast time, but a buff's a buff, so. Focal Lightning. Chaos Nexus. So Polarity Shift is important. Buff to damage there. So Conduction actually decreases the cooldown on Polarity Shift by 1 second. Lightning Bolt. This replaces Lightning Strike. Charge Reaction. And that's pretty cool. Refreshes your affliction on the affected targets. And and using lightning bolt actually increases your force regeneration. And lightning bolt also increases your defense. Very nice. So one thing you really should not be using at all is force lightning. Okay? When you need to fill, you need to be filling with lightning bolt. And again, as always with my tutorials, I could be very wrong on some of these things. I look at the discipline path and I interpret according to the tooltip, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it goes as follows. Let's get buffed. Got our stem on. So, I'm going to go slow here. I'm just going to play like I'm in the war zone, so I static barrier myself. You do want to put affliction on the target, okay? You want to go ahead and Thundering Blast. Do your Chain Lightning. Lightning Flash. Crushing Darkness. Okay, you can do a quick shock if you want, if the target's close to death. Go ahead and redo your Thundering Blast since it's good to go. Chain Lightning again. Shock. Lightning Ball. Or Lightning Bolt. And then right back into your big hitter. Chain Lightning. Lightning Flash. Another Crushing Darkness. Lightning Bolt. Right back into your Thundering Blast. Chain Lightning. Lightning Bolt. See how affliction stays on the target? Let's do another Thundering Blast, another Chain Lightning, Lightning Flash, another Crushing Darkness, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Flash, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt. Go ahead and do a Crushing Darkness, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Flash, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Crushing Darkness, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Flash. So yes, this spec is quite easy to play, as you can see. Actually, most sword specs are. Healing's even easy, and so is madness, or whatever it's called now. So, for defensive cooldowns, as you know, always keep your bubble up. Bubble stun is nice, very nice. Target's attacking you, you're in bad shape, you're low health. Let's say you knock him back, let's say he force dances or whatever it's called, where they spin and go forward at you real quick if their leap's not available. Then you can, if your bubble pops, it doesn't stun them, it mezzes them, because any damage to them will break the mezz. And you can go off to the side, or you can, after your bubble mezzes them like that, you can just go ahead and do a phase walk, and then you can also heal up, rebubble yourself, get back on the target, get your affliction rolling, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Strike, Crushing Darkness, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Flash, Lightning Bolt, Thundering Blast, Crushing Darkness, Chain Lightning. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage quick. Okay. So we talked about bubble stun. Yes, keep your bubble up. Use conversion if you get low on mana. Don't get too low. The lower it gets, the slower it regens. Okay. If you ever get in trouble, just pop your phase walk. Heal up real quick. Okay. Obviously use your stun, force speed, and of course your god bubble, force barrier. I love putting slows on targets too. Why not slow them? So, lastly, this is again a real easy spec to play. Don't forget to use your polarity shift and your recklessness. You can use your recklessness on force crush. I'm sorry, Force Crush, Crushing Darkness. Don't use it on your Thundering Blast, because if your target has Affliction, it's going to be an automatic critical hit. So I wouldn't do that with Recklessness. What I would do is I would go ahead and get your Affliction off, go ahead and do Thundering Blast, Recklessness, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, or Lightning Flash, and then a Crushing Darkness, and let that thing tick on him. Look at that, 7,000 ticks on Crushing Darkness. It's sick. Chain Lightning. Thundering Blast. Chain Lightning. Got a Crushing Darkness back on him. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Thundering Blast. Chain Lightning. Lightning Flash. Right back in the Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Thundering Blast. Chain Lightning. Crushing Darkness. Okay. And if you ever get interrupted, don't forget to use your Polarity Shift. Okay? Knock someone back, Polarity Shift, and then do a long cast on whatever you have to do. Thundering Blast, Chain Lightning, Lightning Flash, Crushing Darkness, Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Thundering Blast, Lightning Bolt. So you see I'm using that Lightning Bolt as a filler. Flash, Chain Lightning, Crushing Darkness, right into Thundering Blast. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Lightning. Thundering Blast. Lightning Flash. Okay. Again, pretty easy to use. Watch your Recklessness. You know when to pop it now. Don't pop it before your Thundering Blast. Pop it after. Polarity Shift. You get in trouble, pop it. It's a free cast. And then it buffs some other stuff too. I hope that helps. They're a lot of fun to play. Great survivability. Phase walk action. Force speed. Phase walk right back to your location. And of course, God Bubble. A lot of fun to play. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Hope it helps.